I don't know. This is what it is.
Okay, so she says I created one last year, eh? So we have to create. She doesn't remember the details, so we can just create the new ones, new accounts this year.
But that means like everyone will have to. It's fine. We can just.
We'll just have to share with. Share.
Facebook is easy because I can just post on the group. But
Perfect.
Twitter, like, maybe you can just.
Okay, my worry is that this is not sending data now. This new cable.
Oh really?
So that means if you change the cable, whatever, I'm just gonna mount this anyway. Because either way we need this to be mounted, right? Should I go ahead?
Yeah, mounted. Sorry. Thanks. This is stable. I like it.
Very, very stable.
This is good news. And this is easily removable.
So you can't pick up.
I'm not picking up
Maybe
anything.
an issue with the cable or what?
Okay, it's not connected to the machine.
We can take it out and then test again.
Is it connected to the right port? It wasn't supposed to connect. You okay?
Yeah, yeah.
What's happening? Do you want to use the old cable again?
So this live needs to start blinking, and I'm worried it's not. It's not sending.
Do you want to try the old cable? You think it's a cable issue?
Yeah, let's change the cable so that we test.
I don't know if it's a cable issue. Let me try turning this off and on again.
Yeah.
I hate technology.
Country that you're from, if you're from multiple countries, please put that down. Just 3 letters. Yeah.
First 3 letters of the country we're from.
Which country are you from?
India and Europe.
So I put one letter.
First 3 letters of the country you're from. I think that's.
Yeah, just put
I hate technology.
unless you want another one.
So can I just pull this out? I feel like at least you can check if it's a cable issue or not.
No, just wait. It'll take a minute. Just wait. It can take a minute. Let's see.
Maybe I need anything.
Just put it
Yeah.
on for 5 seconds.
I have headphones.
And let me send it.
I am sending an email to you right now.
Can you, Azra, do you have your thing set up? Facebook?
I'm trying to do that. Like I'm having
Oh, that doesn't help.
Yeah, it's weird. It took me a while on my laptop to connect to the Kai internet.
Yeah, it's always,
the Kai 2017 one, right?
it's always like this.
Your Gmail or at Google.com?
Yeah,
Anything.
it's working.
It's working? You can hear well?
You can hear yourself.
Hi.
Well, no, there's like a 10-second delay.
Oh,
You
I
just,
can hear noise.
You just said, let me send an email.
Oh, you heard that?
Yeah, here, just listen. Listen for a while.
So my internet is not connecting. Let me see.
Oh, it's it's the laptop mic, right?
Oh, it's the camera.
Camera mic.
I don't know. It's a good question. If it's the laptop mic, that might be good, right? And we can even directly plug that into the
Yeah,
output
we
system.
need to make sure the speakers. I guess when there's silence, it will be better.
Oh, interesting.
What's the password?
Okay, I've emailed you the link.
Kai,
The same thing as the SSID. They're literally that same thing.
you sent it to
Gmail, I think.
Gmail.
Yeah.
So I'll just be using the hashtag.
Yeah, that's good enough. Azra, can you also just use the? You still having connectivity issues?
Connecting on my phone, so I'm trying to.
Okay.
Just
It's Emilia. Do you have connectivity, right?
yeah,
Can you just do one? Are you on the Facebook group?
yeah.
Can you do the first message so
Yeah.
that it's easy to index and point to that link?
Did you
Just
send me
say-
the link?
Yeah, I emailed it to all of you.
Just
Yeah, you too.
no. Let me type up a message.
Oh, okay.
But I'm just saying, can you post one message on the Facebook group saying, hey, we're gonna start in about. Can you ask Neha for an estimate, 20 minutes or something, and hashtag HCIxB. Neha. What are your
In about 10 minutes.
in about 10 minutes? Okay. Do we have a mailing list
What mailing list?
for Neha? So we want to say. Neha? One question. Do we have a mailing list?
Mailing list?
Yeah.
No.
With all the email addresses.
It's on the. You can just go to the smart lane
Hi.
tab, and
How's it-
there's
how's
one
it going?
column with all the
You're on a
Is
live.
this in
You're on a live video.
David,
We're all on a
is
live
this in the planning sheet?
But I like with blocking
Okay, we're
No,
gonna
no,
send
no.
out one email
Not at
saying
all.
here's
live
the
video.
YouTube.
I love it. That's awesome. And I love the Play-Doh.
Do you want to send the agenda as well?
Yeah, where is it? Just copy paste it. Is it digital?
Yeah.
Just
I mean,
paste it. Is it in the slides?
So I'm just gonna ask Navina to upload it to this folder.
Okay.
Are you gonna send the email right now?
Yeah, because it's starting in about 10 minutes. She can send us an image of the photo of the agenda.
It's not necessary. People have it in print. It's okay.
I'm so disappointed though.
Upload.
Do you have the agenda digitally? text?
The agenda. This agenda. Just upload it to the shared.
Or just email me the. Oh yeah, upload to the. Yeah.
A Smile AISMAIL SMAIL 1997 Gmail or Garden.
So let's get started. Thank you all first for coming, and I actually have a slide to thank you all, but we'll get to that in a second. Welcome to the first HCI Cross Border Symposium. Last year we had the HCI Cross Borders workshop, and many of you, I think, were there as well. So it's nice to see you all again. What I'll do in the next 10 minutes is just go over quickly what to expect for the next couple of days, what we're going to be doing, so the agenda, the help desk, so if you have questions about reimbursement, what to do, where to get lunch and dinner. There's a few handouts that you should all have at your tables. There's one handout which is the agenda, and then there's another handout which is a few restaurants that we found, but later we found that Kai actually had shared this document or this app, I think, or a website, whatever. It's some place where you can actually see all the restaurants. So you can use this, or you can use the website that they suggested. And then we're also going to be doing a poster session at 11, so we'll talk about how to set up your posters. And this is the social media team right here, so we're going to be tweeting and recording and doing all kinds of things. So please feel free to share widely. Share with people who couldn't make it, or with others you think might be interested. So again, thank you all for coming. This is a photo of all of us from the Facebook event last year, and this is at the Facebook headquarters. An event that actually Curtis, who is here, and Shadi had put together. I wanted to just quickly point out the fact we had done this survey to ask people what they remembered most from last year, and the thing that everyone said was the people. And this is just a reminder to you guys that you're all here because you're all here. And actually, we are all here because you're all here also. Next, I'd like to just do a quick round of introductions. And this is the madness that we're going to do also with all of you guys shortly. So we're kind of going to show you, hopefully, how it should be done. The main thing is to just keep it within 45 seconds, but share with folks who you are, what you do, and some interesting fact about yourself, whatever that means to you. So with that, let me start. And I want to quickly say that this team of 8 people that you see here, they have done so much work. And everyone has contributed really quite evenly, helping out with everything, cooperating, having fun. It's been awesome. And hopefully you'll find that as well as you interact with them through the weekend. So I just wanted to mention that. And let's start. So I'll quickly go. So I'm Neha Kumar. I'm an assistant professor at Georgia Tech. I do work in HCI and global development. I don't know if this is a fun fact, but I just want to share that there was a time in my life when I thought that wedding planning was the most fun thing to do. And I have to say that with this, I feel like it comes really, really close. I'm going to next ask you to introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Susan Dre, and I'm an old fart. I've been around a long time, hence the gray hairs. And this area of human-centered design across borders has been my passion since I was a little girl. Actually, I didn't know it was then. So I have to say how wonderful it is to see all of you guys here. I'm a consultant, but mostly nowadays I'm sort of free spirit mentor and retiree's wife. My husband's retired. So I just want to add one quick thing. We really want to try to make sure that we get as much visibility today as possible. So if you are tweeters, tweet. If you're live streamers, live stream. If you are Instagrammers, Instagram. Okay? Because we want to make sure people know what's going on. So I just want to 45 seconds. Go ahead.
Hi everyone, I'm Anisha Peters. I'm at the University of Science and Technology, sciences, working on cross-cultural user experience and entrepreneurship. And in addition to the first fun fact, so the first planning sheet that we had on Google Docs was actually a template for wedding planning. And we changed the step to adapt this wedding planning document to conference planning. So I remember the first template we had was a wedding planning template.
Yeah.
So,
Hi everyone, my name is Ana Gaitán. I'm from Mexico. Yay! Nice guys. I work for the University of Colima. My research interests include serious games, user experience, and evaluation methods. And I don't have like a kind of fun fact, maybe for me, because I like karaoke, even though I'm an awful singer. So, thank you.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Leonel Morales. I come from Guatemala. I work at the Francisco Martin University there. I am a human computer interaction teacher there, and in 1991, I found what human computer interaction was, and I fell in love with that subject. I consider that it's the most human subject in computer sciences, so I really like the idea of joining computers and humans. And for a fun fact, I don't remember what the fun fact is. Thank you very much.
I'm Nova from Bangladesh. I think there are a couple of more Bangladeshis here. Okay. I started working on systems, and then when we started working on some real social problems, we found out that we have to do HCI. Fun fact is, actually I'm scared of people. I don't know how I'm doing this.
My name is Nitya Samasivan, and I'm also originally from India. I'm at Google and I'm starting to do some gender and minority research. Fun fact, I used to DJ for the Georgia Tech Radio with world music.
I'd like to introduce a very, very important person in SIGPhi. Erin Quigley, who's tweeting in the back, thank you, Erin, Erin is Vice President for Conferences now, right? I have the right title? And he is a man who makes things happen. He's a fabulous, fabulous person. Get to know him, because he's really a person who's worth getting to know. Did you want to say anything, Erin?
Just good luck. I'm looking forward to hearing what you're working on and I'll be
Thanks.
So there's a couple more people that we thank. Nikki was with us on our team for much of the time, but she just had a baby, and that's Lula, her daughter. And I asked her for a photo of her with her daughter, and she said, "You do not want a photo of me." I screen deprived her, so that's all I got from. She's an assistant professor at the University of High School. Of course, Yvonne, who is beyond amazing, and she is literally, I think, the reason we're all here today, and that we were all able to get registered, that we were all able to get early bird rates, and we were all able to get the right codes and the right things. She has really put in hours and hours of work to do this. Last but not least, I want to thank Navina for, sorry, not too, she did not know I had taken this photo of hers, but she has been, as you know, super, super helpful with just making sure that all the balls were kind of kept track of, so posters, emails, funding issues, everything. So, thank you. And very importantly, myself, thanking SIGPhi for literally getting more than half of us into this room. So, folks from all over. Just to mention exactly how many, so we have 15 people from Asia and different countries, including
have 26 from weird countries. So those are the Dutch countries, and very grateful also to Facebook and Google for helping get some of it here. And then the overall number of countries represented in this room, I believe is 7, which is awesome. So with that, I'm going to go on very quickly to the program committee. So these are a bunch of folks who helped as we were getting papers in, and because we had this rolling deadline, we were trying to get reviews out as we could. Not everyone, I think, may have gotten reviews, or hopefully everyone got at least one, but these folks were amazing, and it turned out reviews at very short notice. So thank you to all of you. If your name is on the projector, would you please stand? So you may all be here around the place. So moving on to the agenda, and in the interest of time, let me jump right to it. So starting with welcome, as you can tell, we're a little bit late on that, but we're going to catch up pretty soon. So the next thing we're going to do, and this is at a high level, and you'll see this in the class that we have in the paper, but we're going to have 4 dialogues, basically conversations with everyone in the room on, so the first one is going to be in 2 minutes, which is then and now, so talking about how this community has evolved over the years. And the first workshop that we had with this event was back in 2007 in San Jose, and Lydia and Susan and I think a few other people in this room were there for that. So we'll talk a little bit about the trajectory since then. At 10 a.m. and going until 11, however long that takes, is the madness, which is you guys introducing yourself for 45 seconds. In the middle of that, there's a coffee break, so you're welcome to walk out and back in with coffee. 11 to 12:30, we're going to do posters, and Christian and Nisha are going to manage that. Then we have a lunch break, and we're not going to tell you what to do, but if you need suggestions for restaurants, let us know. And you should have your lunch also at the tables. At 2, we're going to come back and play a game. 2:30 is when we form teams for the project work that we'll be doing, and you'll hear more about that later. And there's also a little bit in the write-up on the agenda printout. 3 p.m. again, we have a coffee break. And these coffee breaks are for all the symposia and workshops, so you can meet other folks as well. We have some more teamwork for about 45 minutes, and then we end with our dialogue on building us up, which is a chat about mentorship. And day 2 is kind of similar. We start with administrative things, and we talk a little bit about the papers that you'll see at I over the next week. And then we have our third dialogue, which is on setting up the Sikai chapter. So we'll have 2 the Sikai person, vice president for chapters, who's going to come in and give an introduction about how to go about setting up the chapter. We're going to do a recap and notes to figure out what the teams are working on. And there's more teamwork, there's more games, there's presentations from the teams, and all of that will come later. In the end, we're going to do, again, a dialogue or a conversation around how do we move forward with this community, what's next. Okay, so quickly, hopefully you all have your trade cards. Try to exchange them with every meeting. Use that as an excuse to meet with people. Try to get done with your trade cards by the end of today. That should be your goal. Now, bingo. I think Rashmi is having these cards, and so we'll pass them out. This is going to start in the booster session. And what we'd like for you to do is actually, so we're going to have prizes, and the prizes are going to be for the first 9, for the first block, or 10. What was the second? It was lines, and then
HCI4D conference it was in 2007 at CHI in San Jose. So we are 10 years old, which is pretty awesome if you ask me. We started thinking about it in terms of development back in the day, but that really is kind of a pejorative term to a lot of people, which thank you for helping me know that. So we've changed that to being across borders. We've gone to becoming from being sort of sessions at CHI to being a symposium. And we have really established ourselves. Back in the day, it was, we had to kind of say, no, we really are a part of this. This really does fit. It really does matter what people are doing in Africa or in Latin America, with indigenous people or whatever. And that, nobody asks about that anymore. I believe that it was at CHI 4 years ago, maybe, when Gary Marsden was still here. Those of you who recall the amazing man Gary Marsden. I believe he said that roughly a third of the papers at that CHI related in some way into this area. It was pretty amazing, really, to think back how we have been for so long. One thing you may notice about some people who talk about hearts, and that actually came, Heike is here. So Heike can vouch for the fact that I did a very American thing on the second day. I was very excited, and I was talking about how we have this expression in the States that you wear your heart on your sleeve, which means you may talk about things, but you don't necessarily do anything. I happened to be wearing heart socks that day. So I literally took my foot, put it up on the podium, which I will not do now for a variety of reasons, and showed my heart socks and said we have to put our hearts on our feet so our feet go in the right direction. So if people ask you about heart socks, I'm sorry, I actually had to take it a next step because I might get to the right place but not do the right thing. So I had to put on my arm. So, you want to talk about what's happening in the industry?
No, I just want to echo what you said. We did a quick analysis of the papers in 2007 and now 2017, and the topics, this is sort of like HCI, I don't know what the following term is beyond that, version 2, and we have, the topics have evolved from, it used to be primarily around interaction design, design metaphors, user-centered design, and now we are talking about the wearables, new user groups coming online, socio-cultural analyses, looking at technology in the context of needs. The geographical diversity has also become much wider, and it's also an amazing fact that since then to now, there have been at least 2 to 3 cohorts of PhD students and faculty and industry folks, which speaks for the success of the field. That's a long way that we have come, and there's still a long way to go. So yeah, this is it.
We all caught up already, and actually, yeah, next we're going to start matters. So, as we mentioned, so try to keep it to 45 seconds. Just mention who you are, what you're doing, where, fact, or anything really about you. And what you should do is maybe line up. And anyone can start, anyone can end line up. And then we'll just keep going till we're done. And I think the break is going to be at 9:30. We'll probably
45 seconds.
Hi, I'm Kathy Holloway here from UKIP in London. I'm actually from Ireland. Fun fact, it's my first car. I didn't realise that you could actually need it until it's Hi, Alani. User experience researcher at ADP, formerly from UC Irvine. Fun fact, I've lived in 4 countries. I'm originally from Iraq, lived in England, and Australia, and now the US.
I'm Tabby, I'm from the Institute, but I'm a PhD student at the University of Cape Town. I do research with community health records. I love rural work. And one fun fact about me, I am an avid self-quantifier. I love to collect lots of personal data. So if you want to know to the last milliliter how much milk I expressed when my child was born, I can tell you how many liters.
Hi, this is Malay Bhattacharya. I'm a faculty in HCIxB, India. I basically do work in crowdsourcing platforms, understanding the data obtained from crowdsourcing platforms, mechanism design for these platforms, finding new applications. The fun fact is my hobby is writing songs. This is my first time, interesting. And I used to work in computational biology during my PhD. I have moved to HCI in the last 2 years.
Hi, I'm Temo Rivera, and I've been a member of, I was a founding member of the HCI Mexico in 1999. So I'm also on part myself. Girls did not hear here. And, well, I come from Mexico, University of Michoacan. I do user interface design. And fun fact, I'm obsessed with food. So I'm looking for good recommendations from native Colorado food. I haven't found any yet.
Happy Cinco de Mayo, by the way.
Hi, my name is Ngodi. I'm from Zimbabwe, but I study at the University of Cape Town. I'm a master's student. I'm studying longitudinal symptoms and longitudinal surveys. And I planned like a whole fun fact, but then I also forgot that my supervisor's in the room.
Hi, I'm Jasmine Magallanes. I'm from Mexico. This is my first time here in Kai. I like to work with multiple surfaces. I'm studying human-computer interaction, and I'm working with these surfaces at Universidad de las Américas in Mexico.
I'm Eduardo, originally from Mozambique. I'm a master's student at the University of Cape Town. My research focus on designing mobile applications of small-scale fishes in South Africa to visualize their catch data, particularly into data. Fun fact, I've technically never lived in my own country. It's a little shame.
Hi, I'm Amy Ogan, and I'm faculty at Carnegie Mellon University. I work on understanding the socio-cultural context of deploying educational technologies that use artificial intelligence. So I work on multilingualism in the Philippines, collaboration in Latin America, new interactions with technologies in Tanzania. My fun fact is I love escape rooms, so on the weekends you can find me locked in a room trying to solve puzzles to get out.
I'm Richard Anderson. I'm on the faculty at the University of Washington. I want to use my 45 seconds to make a plug for the ICTD conference in Lahore. I hope you're all doing well writing your papers. If you have questions about the conference, please write me down. Thanks.
They did move the deadline so that it wasn't today, so that we could actually try to set something.
Hi, I'm Anastasia Schmidt. I'm from Namibia, and I'm a master's student in the University of Science and Technology and Research in Gamification, and I'm also an assistant lecturer from the University of Namibia. Oh, fun fact, it's a lot.
Hi, I'm Sean, and I'm from the Open Lab at Newcastle University, studying PhD in digital civics. I'm really interested in working in kind of low-tech contexts. My background is in urban planning. and also Google planning as well, so I'm actually a professional trained planner. So really interested in that, and I suppose not really a fun fact, but it's my first time in America. It's not just first time in Canada, first time in America too. So
my name is Isaac Wong. I'm just wrapping up a PhD in organizational ethnography and innovation studies at the University of Cambridge. I'm also a co-founder and researcher at United Models, a nonprofit techno and in research and in my practice in United Model, it's all about human-centered design and global health equity. And I also work a lot with community health workers. My most recent work has been in Kenya. And I'll be hosting a SIG on co-design across borders with such groups. Come find me about that. Thanks. Oh, fun fact, I can hold my breath for up to 3 minutes.
Hi, my name is Sasha. I work in maternal and child health care in Pakistan, and I've also lived in 4 countries: Pakistan, Canada, States, and England. I gave a research scientist at the Amnesty Foundation. I'm from the US of Germany and for this.
Hi, I'm Curtis. I'm an assistant professor of computer science at the University of Washington. My fun fact is I was also an undergrad there. I work on access primarily, so open access.
Hi, I'm Sonia Sam. I'm a PhD student currently at the University of Washington. I've had one job training about product development and human-centered design in HCI nursing. Something that I had to learn while I was teaching it to other people. Fun fact is that I love traveling, and so does my husband.
Hello, my name is Silvia. I'm from Mexico. I work at the University of Colima, mainly in accessibility for the visual impairments. Fun fact, it's not so fun actually. In less than 1 year, I was bitten by 2 dogs.
Hi, my name is Pedro Santana. I'm also from the University of Colima in Mexico. I am HCI professor. My first time at CAI was as a student design competition more than 10 years ago. I have been CAI Mexico officer since 2014. Fun fact, the English is not the best part of me.
My name is Anthony, and I'm a first year PhD student at Cornell. I wanted to get into ICT work and have some background there, but the past fun fact I spent the past few years working at Amazon, so I know more about payment systems and everything else, which is not useful anymore.
Hi, my name is Vibhor. I'm a PhD student at Cornell. I'm exploring education, ICT, and activism in rural India. Fun fact is I'm a wanderer. My travel stats say that I've been 1.5 days in, covered like 40 US states, most of the Indian states, and yeah, and that's me.
Good morning. I'm Fuad Hamidi. I'm a postdoc research associate at the University of Maryland, Baltimore County. I have a lot of research interests, but I'm specifically interested in maker activities and collaboration across cultures and the impact of that on identity. Fun fact, I don't know if it's fun, but it's true. I always get inspired by my colleagues. So whatever project I'm working on, the main reason behind it is that I have amazing colleagues that really inspire me.
Hello, my name is Carla. I'm from Mexico. I'm the director of Copali Arte Público. It's an NGO, and we mainly work with kids and indigenous communities, and I will collaborate a lot with FUAD in using technology to bring people from different cultures and even in Mexico, indigenous people with non-indigenous people together using technology and traditional issues. A fun fact is the first conference of India.
PhD project on cross-cultural design with some remote Aboriginal communities. The fun fact is that my supervisors, Margot, Paul, and Aika, live in 3 different continents. I've never seen them in the same room together, but I've got 3 of them at Kai, so it's super exciting.
Hi, I'm Marisol. I'm from Ecuador, but I'm doing my PhD at Georgia Tech. I'm also faculty in a university in the country. I'm researching right now how social media could help parents of the Latino immigrant parents to help their children advance their educational achievements. And in fact, I have 2 children at home who are making my life really amazing. And yeah.
Hello, my name is Karen. I'm a full-time student in the Business of Society and Technology. I'm a PhD student and I'm the solution of the documentation class here. My research focuses on the student centricity of e-government services in Namibia. I work in my government, full-time as well. It's my second time here and I want to be here one more time. Thank you.
How many countries? I've lived in so many countries. How many?
Experience.
Hi, I'm Sharifa. I have a PhD in Maryland University. I work as social cultural intelligence here at Buena Central College. So the fun fact about me is Hi everybody, my name is Danny Jack and I'm a PhD student at Cornell also. I'm in a position I'm studying my fieldwork content in June, so we'll be there pretty soon. But I've been doing work there for the past few years. And my dissertation is about media, memory, and trauma and how Cambodian aggressors activists are archiving British media. And my fun fact is that I really love film, so somehow it's able to. Thank you.
Hi everyone, I am Nico Garcia. I'm from Guatemala. I study computer science there in San Francisco, Marroquín. I would like to specialize in artificial intelligence and machine learning. A fun fact on me is that I forget everything, so I have to write it down so I don't forget. And I forgot it too, so I have to ask Linda, my friend, and she reminded me that I forget everything.
Hi, my name is Lina Morales. I'm from Guatemala. I'm studying computer science to ICA. And one fun fact for me is that I can eat only 1 time a day, and that's it.
My name is Mohammed Mas. I'm from the European University of Science and Technology. I'm an office student currently doing research in indigenous knowledge preservation, focusing on cultural heritage preservation efforts and knowledge with that. Fun fact about me is I spent our 1-day journey here trying to figure out how to get a grizzly bear back home.
Hi everyone, Michael Chamala. I'm in Zimbabwe. I'm studying at the University of Namibia University of Science and Technology. My research area is on indigenous knowledge preservation, and I'm concentrating on building database nodes to take the data from the fields, feeding it into the national database, which I'm also co-designing and developing. Fun fact, I started growing gold in 3rd grade.
Hello everyone, I'm Taika from Namibia. My research interest and my work is to find out the students that just came here, indigenous knowledge, and marginalized communities, or the other students that will follow. Fun fact, I'm looking at Anisha. So Anisha was my student, and now she's my boss. I don't know whether that's funny. Thank almost the same age.
My name is Ruben, student from Physical Science and Technology. I'm currently a master's student. I did a study about designing of technology, well, I do that every night. Besides being a software engineer, I scripter, I do music, I write, I produce videos, and I don't know if it's fun, but it's hard to maintain everything, and I don't have space for me, for concentrating on everything. I need a PA or something.
Hi everyone, I'm Jolita from the Science and Technology. I'm an artist student there working on wireless language, text, writing, and that. I'm currently working as an assistant lecturer and also as an ICT trainer at IUM. The International University of Action. My fun part is I'm obsessed with shopping. I'm really looking forward to getting some nice items and take home with them. The other thing is I like mentoring people, but I have to get advice, so I mentor myself. So yeah.
Hi everyone, my name is Carlos Morales. I am from Guatemala. I'm studying computer science in San Francisco Market. I'm an entrepreneur too, so it's interesting to know all kind of people here. It's my fun fact. It's my first time outside from Guatemala, and I'm trying to take photos of all the stuff that I see in the road and everything. And I buy a memory card to storage all these photos because I think it's interesting. All things there.
Hi everyone, my name is Raza. I am originally from Pakistan, but right now doing PhD at University School of Information. The focus of my research is to apply data science on different social issues like financial inclusion. Fun fact, I just passed my qualifying exam last Monday.
Hi, I'm Priyam Chandra. I'm a PhD student at University of Michigan. My research is looking at informal technology markets and the role they play in the consumption, adoption, and use of technology by local communities. And a fun fact, I used to be a graffiti artist at some stage in my life.
Sorry, hello. I'm Aaron Quigley. I'm originally from Dublin in Ireland, but I'm a professor of computer science at the University of St Andrews in Dublin. I'm the Secretary Vice President for conferences, but I also do research in visualization, ubiquitous computing, novel interaction techniques. And I think I'll show you, or you can listen to my fun fact. I think it's tail through my eyes.
Hello, I'm Daniel from Sweden, Royal Institute of Technology. I'll actually start with a fun fact. I handed in an application to change my name last year and have a middle name. I didn't think it would go through, but now I could actually sign my research papers, Daniel Sapiens Partner. So I have Sapiens as my middle name. And I do work mainly on sustainability and ICT. I'm also active at neighboring conference, one called ICT for Sustainability, and also as conference/workshop on computing within limits, which will be held in California this summer in June, if someone should happen to be interested. It came out of the Kai paper 2012, Collapse Informatics by
is Ali. I'm assistant professor at the Information Technology University in Pakistan. My formal training is in speech and language technologies from Carnegie. My research focuses on the use of speech technologies, fun and entertainment to create applications that become viral among global users. So technically, my whole research is a fun act.
I'm Chen. I'm from faculty member at NYU Abu Dhabi. Yes, there's NYU Abu Dhabi. That's a fun fact, I guess. My research interest is in technology intervention design. So if you've tried to ever deploy something, you know how hard it can be. So I try to figure out how to make that easier or better. And actually, my fun fact is going to be that I think I learned this yesterday. The aspen is the second largest organism in the world. You know that? Yeah.
Hi, my name is Mustafa Nassim. I'm faculty member at the Atlas Institute at the University of Colorado Boulder. So welcome to Colorado. I've worked in public health and water and sanitation. I'm starting to do more work in humanitarian innovation. My fun fact is that I can make fun sounds with my mouth. And I do want to plug for the open sessions at ICDD in Lahore later this year that Liz and I are organizing. So if you want to talk about it, come find us. It's the mid-July.
Hi, I'm Melissa Nitor, and I'm American working at the University of Cape Town and as part of the Center of ICT Development and Computer Science Department. And I will also put in a plug for both the City on Co-Design Across Borders with ICT and the open sessions. So if you have any questions, I think open sessions are a really great way to participate at ICT if conference papers aren't necessarily your thing, or if you just want to have discussions with people. My fun fact is that I've lived in 6 countries and given birth to 2.
Hi everyone, I'm Jenny from Namibia, and I'm a co-founder of a SUN organization called Sun Trust. It's an indigenous youth organization, and what we do is we promote education to the indigenous Sun youth in Namibia. So I think that is also the reason why the University of Science and Technology met people, specifically Anisha and Heike, that was really here. So I think I don't know if this is a fun fact, but I think I'm the only one who can speak Czech language here in this conference now.
Hi everyone, my name is Maria Laundrova, and I'm a first-year master's student at the Namibia University of Science and Technology. My research area is design inspirations for the STEM community, Tilen, I work with her as well, and that I think I watch too much soccer, and I'm part of the fantasy league for the past 3 years.
Hi, Nicholas. I was from South Africa. I fell in love with HCI when I did my master's at the University of North Carolina. I'm particularly interested in HCI and social communities. And my sort of fun fact for me anyway is my shout out to all the dear inspirational friends I made a few months ago in Nairobi at Africa.
Hi everybody, my name is Rashmi. I'm a computer science graduate student at Iowa State University, and I'm from India and I was born in Abu Dhabi. My research area includes visual computing, feature extraction, and human-computer interaction, as everybody's here for a reason. It's my first time in Cali, and I'm really excited to be in Denver. And I'm a foodie, and I've traveled across 5 different continents, and I really love food and music, so since yesterday was Cinco de Mayo, I went on 16th Street, saw some couple of food trucks, and I tried something called reggae fries. Someone was asking for food suggestions, so you should totally do that. Reggae fries are awesome. They play reggae music and give you fries, and they call it reggae fries. So it's great. And fun fact is, I fall in love with every dog I see on the street. So if you find someone going about, that'll be me. So yeah.
Hi, my name is Pedro. I'm associate professor of computer science at the University of London. My research is programming languages, especially the first programming language. students, especially secondaries.
Hi, my name is Ali Reza. I'm from Pakistan, and my research area is computer science and education and human-centered computing. Whereas the fun fact about me is that I can funny stuff. For example, I can move my ears. Yeah, moving right now, moving right now. So, I completed a master from University of Management Technology in computer science, and looking forward to start a PhD in the US and this was encouraged.
Hi everybody, I'm Ishak. I'm a PhD candidate for my university. I study how ethnography and design can work together and help people stay in the work. Fun fact, I love cooking and every time I cook, I invent a new food. Most of the second days.
Hi everybody, Vaishnav from University of Michigan. I also work in accessibility. Fun fact, I love working with my sunglasses on, especially in close spaces.
Hello everyone, my name is Asna Kola. I'm from University of Science and Technology, and I'm working on developing a digital service adoption model for the youth living in making global settlement. Fun fact is that I like taking selfies maybe because I love art, and the other thing is that I thought that maybe by now I will be a full-time model, but then when I was young, but then now I need to grow all the time.
Hello, my name is Alfredo Sanchez. I am from Mexico. I'm a professor at the University of the Americas in Puebla. Having been in HCI for quite a while, I have helped in founding some of the main conferences in Mexico and Latin America. And I'm very happy to be here and see my friends, old friends, and new friends also. I like languages a lot. I have lived in 4 countries: New Zealand, China, US, and Mexico. And I like languages so much that I keep my others book in different languages. So I cannot use city, for instance, because it never knows who I'm trying to call, for instance.
Hi everybody, my name is Kisara Mashanti. I'm from Namibia. I'm a master's student and a junior lecturer in the University of Science and Technology. I'm also a treasurer for Namibia Women in Computing. My fun part is 80% of my daily meal is meat. My research is on culture and computer science.
Hi, I am Michael Andai. I'm a human-centered computing PhD student at Georgia Tech, and I study social computing and ICT. And a fun fact about me, I have lived in 5 countries, but I was actually born like here in Denver, and I don't remember living here.
Hello fam, I'm David Beamer. I'm an assistant professor at the University of Kentucky. I study the uses and application of technology in developing countries and marginalized communities. I'm originally from Brazil, so it's nice to see Latin America being well represented here, so well done. Fun fact, my main method is not a consultant that work in Brazil, Cuba, like this one's Brazil, Cuba, China, and India. So I became an expert in running away from kidnappers and cops. So if you ever do field work and you feel like you're going to get in trouble, come talk to me. There's some tips.
Hello everybody, my name is Abdullah. I am an honorary resident at the University back here in Lahore, Pakistan. Fun fact, I'm a business graduate. It's the first time I've tried. And you will see me give out really wise advice to people and do the dumbest things.
Hi, I'm Pooja Yadvi. I'm currently a senior researcher in Texas. I got my master's in HCI last year from Michigan, and I'm an aspiring PhD student. So my fun fact was going to be about how I'm obsessed with elephants since one slapped my brother in the face with his ear
everyone. My name is Hasan Minos. I'm a first-year student in technical entrepreneurship and innovation at the University of Applied Science from Lippstadt, Germany. And fun fact about me: before I was studying, I used to be a wedding photographer.
Hello everyone, my name is Maha. I'm from Egypt. I'm a PhD student at the University of Dortmund, Germany. Fun fact about me that I love diversity so much that I used to work 3 irrelevant jobs: fashion designer, life coach, and user experience designer. And I lived in 3 different continents.
Hi everyone, my name is Yolette Van Linden. I'm a professor in interaction design at the Open University in the UK. I supervise a number of PhD students in topics such as how to use e-textiles for working with blind and visually impaired people, but also mental health issues. Fun fact is that I would much rather than doing a day job, I'd much rather spend my time weaving or hanging out with sheep. I love to know a lot about sheep.
Good morning and welcome to the United States. My name is Aaron. I do product design and research on emerging markets topics at Google. I used to work at YouTube, but YouTube is part of Google's now Google. And my fun fact is that I'm obsessed with scarves and I buy almost any scarf that I see. So if you're selling any scarves here.
Hi, I'm Navina. Currently, I'm researching under Nina at Georgia Tech. I'll be starting my PhD in the fall at the University of Washington. My research interests are at the intersection of gender and health and education. Fun fact, I have so far 14 years of training in South Indian classical dance.
Good morning, everybody. My name is Ali Hussain, and I'm my 4th year PhD on health. I do health communication mostly for mother and child health. The fun fact: today is the first time in my life that I missed sunshine. So that's why.
Morning, everyone. My name is Brian Renzi. I'm a faculty member in the computer science at the University of Cape Town. I work mostly in the mobile health space, so as you heard from some of my students, outside of that as well, mostly looking at ways that we can use data and feed information back to either health workers or fishermen or end users in some way. Fun fact, outside of friends and families and things I'm supposed to say, the thing that I miss most living in South Africa as opposed to the US where I'm from is Mexican food. So looking at the Mexican colonies in there, we're going to have a chat.
Good morning, my name is Aditya and I'm a computer science PhD candidate at the University of Washington. I design, build and evaluate voice-based social media platforms and crowdsourcing systems. Fun fact, looking back, I don't know why, but I watched 6 seasons of How I Met Your Mother 6 times. And I used to tip to those who are giving presentations, my academic sibling, Brian Renzi, that he's really good at delivering talks in short focus, as he mentioned in this card. So if you haven't prepared your talk, or you want someone else to give your talk,
Hi everyone, I'm Azra. I'm an undergrad student doing computer engineering at Georgia Tech. I work with ubiquitous technologies and ICT, so I kind of try the intersection of the two. And right now I'm working in healthcare access. Fun fact, I have a background in karate, and I might be the youngest person here.
Hello everyone, my name is Emilia Shikena. I'm from Namibia University of Science and Technology and I'm also a master's student. My focus area is more in augmented reality and VR, virtual reality. And my fun fact is I'm a diehard for chocolate. I really love chocolate. And take this as a marketing strategy, so please share your chocolate with me.
Hi everyone, my name is Aditya. I'm a third-year undergraduate at Georgia Tech. I have been working in the space of education and learning and education technologies, and currently working on 2 projects. One that involves virtual reality about me, I have been playing the violin since I was 7 years old, and I have professional training by the past 15 years.
Hi, good morning everyone. My name is Iyad Yafi. I come from I'm a faculty member at the University of Kuala Lumpur. This is my second time to CAI. My area of research is ICT for E, ICT for development, and CAI as well. And currently, for the last 2 years, we've been doing research with Syrian refugee in Europe, and migrants, Syrian migrants in Europe as well. And my fun thing is like I love sleeping. I can sleep standing, even standing. That's very little auto-rickshaw in India. I can sleep. And I can drive while sleeping as well.
Hi, my name is Vicky Dell. I'm a faculty member at Cornell. I manage to be the person who I'm acting as a personal agency. I'm from Zimbabwe, but I work at Cornell in New York City. I guess fun fact is that with my copious amounts of spare time, I like to be working in wildlife conservation. But we out in the water and below the water, so swimming around with sharks is my preferred way to be. And I think I'm going to put a plug in for I'm also addicted to caffeine.
Yes. So this was actually a perfect time. We had thought that we would go into the coffee break. But the coffee break actually starts at 10:30, so we have 2 minutes. So let me just tell you what you're supposed to be doing starting now until the end of the posting session. So all of you should actually now have 2 copies of the know because we were sure that we had the full sheets and then we got more printouts. And they're actually not identical. So you might end up with 2 different ones. So what I'll ask is that you just pick one and stick with it, and then try to fill those out as you're going around. And then so when you finish a line or a solid, or a block, a pen, or a full house, whichever. And we have lots of things here. We do as prizes for you. Alright, so take a break at back at 11, and we'll start to put out the posters at 11. And we'll do that with this game. And we'll just put them along the walls. And that's what's anything more about that? If there's not enough space on the walls, hopefully there should be. But if there isn't, then you can use the table as well. Okay? Bye.
I'm so sleepy. Just started.
And exchange between cards.
Oh my goodness, thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, it's a present. Okay, so we have reserved it.
So I can use this as well for
What do you need me to do?
Das war definitiv eine falsche Idee, das zu nehmen.
Oh. Okay. Naja, kommt doch an. Verdauung aus.
Fühlt sich komisch an, die sind alle, das heißt, fühlt sich komisch an, das ist großartig. Aber ich weiß, dass halt alle, die meisten schon ziemlich mir weit voraus sind. Es ist immer nicht ganz einfach, mit denen in Kontakt zu kommen. Und ich habe immer versucht, so nach dem Motto, hat mal bei ihr Poster wieder ist oder sowas, oder Elemente hat. Und dann so, nein, nicht, und dann versuche ich mal anders, aber das hat immer nicht so ganz gut geklappt.
Ja, wenn sie dann ihnen voraus sind, dann stellen sie einfach Fragen und lernen von den Kontexten, wie die Leute an die Sache rangehen.
Ja.
Also anstatt sich schlecht zu fühlen, weil man noch nicht so weit ist.
Ich habe versucht, so einen gleichen Level, einen gleichen Maß aufzubauen, das hat nicht funktioniert. Und dann werde ich jetzt in diese Richtung gehen.
Das ist auch eine Technologie oder eine Herangehensweise, die Interviews führen. Je nachdem, wer vor ihnen sitzt, müssen sie sich jetzt beispielsweise in eine Rolle versetzen, wie, okay, du bist ein Lehrer, ich bin ein Schüler. Dann gehen wir die Welt.
Das Gefühl hatte ich jetzt auch.
Heißt, man muss manchmal jetzt nicht Schauspielern, aber man muss mental so flexibel sein wie ein Schauspieler.
Ja.
Das ist eigentlich schon wie ein Schauspieler, auch eine Interviewsituation. Das ist ja auch eine große Interviewsituation.
Ja.
Sie führen gerade grafische und strukturierte Interviews. Im Endeffekt, wenn Sie mit dem Ansatz rangehen, dann ist die emotionale Schiene, die können Sie komplett ausgefunden.
Okay. Ich versuche gerade nämlich Leute so ein bisschen in unserem Alter auszufragen, ob da vielleicht diese Competitors dabei sind. Für Student Design Edition, das wir gerade auszufinden, aber noch keine gefunden. Aber von der.
Wer könnte da dabei sein?
Ich weiß nicht, was.
Es gibt einzige, was die schon gute Maler sind, aber bei der Student Research kommt nicht dabei. Nicht bei der Student
Ja, mit denen habe ich gerade geredet.
Genau, ja. Okay. Und die anderen, die gerade, der Professor jetzt noch nicht gesehen. Der ist eigentlich auch angemeldet. Ach, der kommt da gerade. Genau. Der roten. Das ist der Mario Brüner. Der hat mir damals die Anstellung in Mexiko. Also den habe ich 2002 auf der KX zufällig getroffen. Morgen um 8 hat er einen Poster aufgehangen. Wir suchen irgendwie Researcher, die nach Mexiko kommen. Jetzt war ich gerade bei der Feldforschung für eine Doktorarbeit in Mexiko. Und zufällig morgens um 8 Uhr, weil ich sind ja beide nicht so früh da. Ja. Und zufällig in die Arme gelaufen und
das ist großartig.
Genau.
Okay, dann. Ja.
I'm getting my card now.
We slowly get next session started.
Todo esto que sigue ahorita que va a ser para el post. Hostel para qué? If anyone needs help finding their poster or putting up their poster or needs space for their poster, please let one of your friends know.
Oh, cool. Thank you. Use it fast. Take it out. This area is reserved for exercising. Do what you most afterwards.
Creo que las personas llevan dos que se tropiezan aquí, van a terminar tirando esta computadora. De verdad.
No tendrá algo de carga, seguramente tiene.
No, ahorita voy a checar con Navina.
Sí, pero por las rojo y blanco para una referencia.
Le decimos que chequeen el número que está ahorita en la página.
No sé si de Navina está esperando para que venga para comentarle sobre esto, porque ya van dos y siento que en cualquier momento la
Sí, había una bolsa llena, ahí está. Looking for space dating?
Yes. How's it going?
Fine, thank you.
Yeah?
You were here last year, no?
Yeah.
You were in San Jose.
Yeah, we were in the same group.
Yes,
yeah.
yes, we were working in the same table. So you're looking for a space?
Yeah,
well,
can I do it over there?
No, because we are going to put some special process there, but if you want it's going to work.
You could take this, stick it on the wall, and then you can put the poster here. We invented it. She's the dad. I made it.
Okay. So you can put it next to mine. Okay. So you do tape. And the lights. Okay. Oh wait.
Yes, and some place. Okay, but I don't know where they are.
Someone's going to.
We need tape.
Yeah, I need tape. Do you need tape? Oh, you got some? Okay, good. Well, I don't think we're allowed to put the things there. Are you also looking for tape? Okay. Okay. No, I don't know where it's gone.
You can use this.
Can we use tape? Aquí, mira. ¿Me caes?
El cable está muy jalado.
Sí, estoy esperando a la niña que es la dueña de la computadora para ver eso.
Porque sí está. Y como ahorita todo el mundo anda por acá arriba, tal vez hasta desconectarla, ¿no? Porque tiene suficiente energía.
you're fine, right? Up there. Yeah.
Grab your detail later.
Yeah.
You can use that.
Just a chaos, eh?
Yeah, indeed.
Yes, I did hear about her. I know the one who was with my dogs. Yeah, I did. She's right there. I'll find her. Let's hear it. Just forget.
I can try, yeah.
Hey guys, do you have a scissor perhaps?
Oh no, I don't know. What is?
Maybe if you ask Susan,
If she
Hello everyone, we have started the poster session, I know, but we need to tell you, to give you a few instructions. The first thing is that you see that there is a number associated with each poster. We need authors of posters to write like 2 or 3 keywords for his poster, for their poster. And put the number of the poster in a post-it note, and write maybe 2 or 3 keywords. And once you have the keywords, you need to go to this space that was reserved for that. And I'm sorry for the ones that wanted to place poster there, but the idea was to use this space for this special purpose. So authors of posters need to take the post-its they write with the number of the poster and the keywords, and put the post-its there, in that space. The other thing we need is that all the assistants, all the other personnel have a poster or not. Take a post-it, a set of post-its, and walk through all the posters and write comments, ideas, questions, feedback, all kind of feedback for those posters. I know we don't have time for authors to explain the poster to everyone, but we need to get as much feedback as possible. So what we are asking is everyone take post-its, go through all the posters, and post ideas, comments, questions, links, whatever feedback you want to give the author of that poster, you can write in a post-it and place it there. So please, let's go. Let's do that.
Yeah.
We just turn off the projector.
Please share the distance. We do not have. All I wanted to say is please share the person. We don't have one staff per person, so just take 5 or 10 and not 50. Thanks.
Analyze the signal strength. So generally, you go by the artist's same signal strength. That's how signals but I can write the same. There might be an easy when but it just changes every time you walk in the space. It depends on how the traffic is in the room, or how the AC is on, or what road service are running. So signals all just happen. So we can take an average. Implementation was done by site. They don't need they're not going to work in this. They're the procedure they're the ones who are testing on, right? They're the ones who are going to use the application. So they just take information instead of voice or any other information that getting the proper confidence in space.
Okay, guys, if you're doing the bingo, the top row is gone. And Aditya, Vishwanath got it. But the other rows are still up for grabs, and the diagrams, and the house. Getting like functions, payments, so the coding aspect of payments that we had we had a Swift-based part of it, we had server, we had
I love the idea of yours of putting experiences. That's awesome.
Please write something down. And vote for mine best tester. Thank you. I'm like, there has to be something that says
The bosses, please write us well the key words or posters and put them on the board over there.
Yes, this is I'm just trying to get to it. Like, I'm not doing Android and so
access and then back to the it's just not accessing things that are not all that we amazing, but it's they have because then you can use it to that's not enough. So we try to say that's a corporate you can use 10. So then you are the if you buy. About 16. That is very expensive. And then the way on the lower half of the Thank you. And also, I can make them aware of what's happening around. Just not like in the next step, in the next event, just right? You don't give information. The next steps, there's one person on the side. And it's giving them a seminar on e-learning. And 40 minutes is passed in the so like, we're giving them more information about learning. So, you're walking in, you do not know where the different around. And that
Igual algunos que tenían pensado hacer solo que ellas son una directa. Yo pensaba hacer para otros servicios, digamos algo así como viven con otros servicios sería. This is my, I'm from Guatemala, and it's called You Can Read My Name. Much nice. Yes. I can hear
Yeah, me too. I spent this on for blind mothers who couldn't see their babies, they were reading picture of the baby's face and also faces, so you can just touch it. It's all basic. Before the computer, you take a scan and you make it. Okay.
Bet it's better than my It's okay, but it was edible was okay. We get these it's very different from the rest of
Excel Maestro. Oh, alright. What was that?
Are you giving the whole conference?
Yep. Sure. Otherwise, we're always in Michigan.
So I'm also the summer competition. And all of my book by my I basically I live in Mumbai, and from there I fly to India and do like a day. So I at least a month and a half working with this.
Richard, how are you?
Copy on.
How's it going?
This is very good chat.
Oh, really? Do they have such a category? Yes. So I'm now at the stage where I have to do this to this.
Okay, guys, one more announcement. So we have our first block of 10. So the first row is gone and the first block of 10 is gone. So the only thing remaining is a full house.
Well, that's a race and a half.
Okay, and so it was Navina.
Yeah, so how's ICTD? What do you need?
How are you doing?
So I just got
process.
Oh, yes. Using that process. Right. That's understandable. Right, it's something I assume I should solve in a week. Hopefully not that long.
No, it's a week from now.
Oh, I see, like that.
Yes.
Right, that's true.
Will be solved within a week.
Yes, I got it. Well,
But I just have to clarify some of the details. But
yes, watch me is that.
Mountain. Yes. Yeah, the blue one.
Has Jake joined you guys? The Days Foundation?
This is so great.
Yes, we got Jake as one of us. As one of you.
So the marketing thing is I was able to try and enable an office for you.
Oh, that's you were able to.
Yes.
Yeah, that's good. Is that difficult?
Yes.
Because of space?
Yes, space.
And is that computer scientist?
It's just because of space running out of offices. Yes, so yes, he's got
that's good. And is that his full-time thing now?
He's got a video stuff.
Oh, right.
BFS labs. This is a place where he's we're
currently finding a place for just get experience. Just to have an office while he does this. Groups of people to interact with. I see him interacting with quality students. Students are hiring their software developers. Oh, he is? Oh, that's good. That's very good. I'm here all week. Malaria data collection. Oh, I see. Of course. Of course. Meaning you're gonna stop doing it? Figure out oh, I see. What, do people do that? I'm meeting with the student. Refund. That's great. Yes. Meeting with him today. He's a go-getter. He's got some other options. It's not a desperate situation. Yeah, one of the other options is Toronto. It sounds like he wants to stay in the United States. Yes. Thanks for being here. Another in-person. Congratulations. Are you coming on Tuesday? Speaker and Mickey. I have all those tough questions you haven't asked. I got a lot of tough questions. You can't take them. What I think is just on this question. Open questions. I don't know what we answer. When do you think it's like now, like a half hour? Around and pick ones that I think communicate quickly. I'll short long list, short list, and I'll tell you. I'll do that one. So that's not what that
Do you think we should ask them to see if we are they different kinds of? So should we get her to come in with Robo as well, or yeah, Oh, I wanted to show you the interaction from the other shows. Forgot about the interactions. Yeah, we got this.
We're talking about sports and this and we're talking about this. There's a lot of mixes
We tested out the site people of engagement because the thing is that if you don't have a connection with 50 people, you have to take a survey, you have to take an exam, access the internet, and say, hey, come join me to try to. So that's a lot of people that I can't get there already. Because I finished the project in January and I just have time to pass the exam. It's a very, very get a community connection. From the visual, I just thought it's the answer to the question. But it's not that they give me data, they walk around the office. So at the end, the person just has to walk around.
Hello everyone. We are very interested in discussing and showing posters and contributing ideas for everyone with what we need to move on. So if there's any author that hasn't placed his post-it or her post-it in this wall with the keywords for the poster, please do as soon as possible. And what we need is some volunteers to do card sorting. What we're going to do in this space where you place the post-its with the keywords, we're going to form groups. We're going to cluster the post-its and we're going to form groups and name the groups. So that's very important for the activities we're going to conduct in the afternoon. So we need some volunteers. We were thinking that we can do all together, but we are too many. So I think we will be better with some volunteers to come here and try to reorganize the post-its, cluster them based on similarity, and form groups and name the groups. Okay? So please, I will thank if some volunteers came to this space and help us with that. Thank you.
If the job was really
We are
I did.
I several questions. My students did too. Some of them.
So they're like potatoes that are chopped up really small, and then they're somehow bunched together in like these little balls, and then you can bake them. I think you make them, and they're just like kind of and they just taste really good. I like to put them in everything. Because I like potatoes.
as a filter for your voice, and you can send that message, personalized message to anyone. I just don't like sending a letter today. We have a bunch of options of filters like copy prompts, like that. Live filters. They get a text message. I get a text message.
Sorry, I'll come back to explain in 1 second.
That's something we wanted to test our feature. It's again, I'm turn on take a just this service will also be part of that revenues, 21 million in 2016, which means that there's a lot of fun. We will not have to ask for money anytime again. Once this content, which is going to go to be funded by September. My opinion is not charged. Clients will probably be charging users subscription-based. I would be giving it to users for free, and corporates who advertise on this platform for like 6-second ads, audio ads, or just like measures, they're paid. Time business.
It's like an interface for like a platform for you, there's this thing where, say you have fever, or you have a cough, you will be like, I need to have a doctor. Like if you're not, you're like in an area where you don't have it, you just enter it randomly, a doctor is assigned to that. So that's basically where you go on to the website and you can connect people to find an architect in your area and the price for it. That's very good.
Und dann gefallen, dass ich halt war Essen schon war. Ich war Essen, Sonnenuntergang, Wasserweg,
Can you use
Hello, everyone. presentation. We have formed 10 groups. We have formed 10 groups of based on the keywords you provided, and with the help of our kind volunteers that did a wonderful work organizing the groups. We have 10 groups now, and I think the first one, maybe Kristen, can you help me there? Thank you. The first one from the right.
So the first group is moving and displaced people. So empathy creation, refugees, prisoners, refugees once again, migration. The second group is co-design. Co-design, ethics, methods, social issues, co-creation, e-services. Next one is gender, gender-based violence, gender, e-textiles and weaving. Next one is social computing, visual impairment, sustainability, ICT, social computing. Next one is identity, crowdsourcing, health and mental health, mobile computing, and last one is education. So we have 10 groups and we have 10 tables. So this is only the first suggestion for working groups for the afternoon. The idea is that I think at 2:30 we start with creating the groups, the working groups for the group work in the afternoon. So that's kind of the first suggestion. We have 10 topics, we have 10 tables. So this could be the starting point for creating the working groups in the afternoon.
Yeah, and just to add to that, please, so we have a break now from 12:30 to 2. Please try to be back by 2. We're going to play a game at 2. And then there's a couple of people from the HCIxB who wanted to make a few announcements, so they'll do that as well. And 2:30 is when we'll start working with the teams. And I just wanted to reiterate, these groups are great, but if you guys want to be a little bit more flexible, if you want to kind of branch out to other things, you're welcome to do that. At some point, we will ask you to decide on one project, but at this point, you can still feel free to move around. Aaron, do we have?
We do. I'm sure you want it now.
Yeah. So, you might recall we have a Best Poster award and 2 honorable mentions, and I thought that Aaron would be a good person to do the judging, because everyone else would have a conflict of interest.
So you can all hate me. Nice and easy.
All right.
Okay, so I'll start with the honorable mentions. So in the back right-hand corner, we have a very beautiful poster, but also very interesting content, very well done study on where's ICT for Latin America, poster number 25 on the back right. So please give them a round of applause. Oh yes, will you please come up? It's an honorable mention. Newcastle. This was very tough. I had a very long list. So the second honorable mention goes to Living Without a Smartphone, poster number 5 from over here. And the best poster, which really captivated my interest, and I have to say really made me think about the whole field and differences between us, but the similarities between us as well, is the differences in STEM gender disparity between India and the USA, poster number 33.
You have to have a photograph.
Yes.
Over there.
Here, Louis. Yes.
Me to blank, sorry.
All right.
Cheese. Thank you. Thank you.
Okay. So please go, have lunch, come back at 2. We'll see you then.
Sure. Can I give you the numbers? Is that enough?
More tape down on this tube. Maybe.
What was your split, do you think, on gender of the post-time order? Is it 50-50? Because when I went up to some of the houses that were, yeah, I was worried that when you only have 3, I guess it's tricky. I had 2 extra ones, which was very good. I like this one. And I whereas I think this one, I don't like the how about the USA, totally wrong. And the other one was very interesting. It makes a difference to it, doesn't it? Well, there's actually it says guys and girls.
Yeah, here.
So it's a team.
I mean, there's so many.
Yeah, again, it's something that is easy to kill because we go, oh, you know, what do you need that money for? And then some guys there just sort of thoughts. Yes, so have a look at that schedule. There is something on it, and I have a feeling it's going to be. I mean, we can do it on Monday. Like, we're going to still be for breakfast tomorrow, yeah? Yeah. Down to the breakfast together. Not tomorrow, Monday. Monday we're going to do breakfast. Sorry? Sorry? I never had any cards. I'm an internal partner.
Here, I have. You have
Number 45.
That's right.
Yeah. Okay, well, we can do it another time if you want to do it Monday morning.
Oh, wait a second.
So you're saying the higher which one? The higher...
I
say the higher nice. Like, if you come out the front, like where the big blue bear is, straight up.